What's up, guys? Nate from Famous Racing Customs here. Coming with another little tiny update on the funny car. So I showed you guys that I got these micro sanding, buffing pads, whatever. They work really well. I probably should have cut mine down a little bit, but this is the first time ever using them, so I didn't really uh, didn't really know what to expect with them. They're big, they don't fold easy, so I think for the next project I do, I'll end up cutting them down into smaller pieces. I don't know if there's a video out there, maybe one of you guys can direct me to it, or whatever. So anyways, so I went through and I wet sanded. I actually started a little higher. I think I started at about 4,000 grit because I didn't put on very heavy coats. Just mainly because I was afraid that the paint was going to screw up somehow if I put it on too heavy. With these paints, I don't know if they're just thinned out a little bit more. You know, the Model Masters and the One Coat Lacquer, I don't know if they're just thinner and they spray better or what. But either way, so I put lighter coats on because I was, I didn't want cracking, I didn't want any mess ups or anything like that, and basically I didn't want to put this body through like what the Camaro went through, which spent 3 weeks in the Purple Pond, and it's still, well, I'll show you what I've gotten to so far. I think I showed this once already. Kind of hard to see in the light, but you can see like right there, this stuff does not come off. This Duplicolor doesn't like to come off either. So I got it where it was mostly down, and I've got it mostly smoothed out so I can finish up the hood, because it's still got some pretty decent marks that I need to fill in, and go ahead and throw a coat of primer on and paint it up. Again, I was going to use these same colors that were on the funny car, but I was going to do the whole, basically the whole, right where the fender is, the top of the fender would have been black, and the whole top of the car would have been that black oil. It's called oil brush bronze, but it's really dark. So, but I was gonna do the whole just top portion, and then the body was gonna be in that red, just because I thought it looked good, and it's going to look good whether it wants to look good or not. So I'm gonna make it look good somehow. But lighter coat, so I started with 4,000, so it went 4, 6, 8, 12. It got it down probably as smooth as I was going to get it, because that oil brush bronze, it's real, it comes out real, like a lot of orange peel, no matter how you spray it, no matter how long you let it sit in warm water. It just comes out with, just a ton of orange peel. And it's not a regular car, it's not it doesn't have 30 coats of paint on it for me to burn through a little bit. I did burn through a little bit of it, but I believe those spots that I burnt through are actually going to be covered with stickers, so I wasn't too worried about it. I don't think you're really going to notice it. You may or may not notice it in the video. But anyways, this is how it looks. I got a coat of Future on it. It needs to be buffed out, but yeah, I got a coat of Future on it. And well, see, you can see that little bit of a burn mark right there, burnt through into the red. But man, this looks So good. And like I said, I got some chip marks, but you know that's okay. I'm all right with it. Um, and like that little white spot right there, that's just the future drying. Because this whole car had like little swirl marks. I don't know if it's just heavier in that spot and it makes a little white ring, and then you know um, the over the black you can see it's not perfectly smooth. Over the red it's a lot more smooth. You can see my reflection much better in that. Um, so it's not perfect, but it's really good. Um, the shine is a lot better um, than the camera shows. I have my little white filter over my light so it doesn't all the light still gets through. It's a piece of um, uh, tracing paper, so it still lets a lot of light through, but it doesn't shine too. The light in the video is a lot better, I should say. But like as you can see right there, how it goes from black and then bronze. I mean, that's just a cool look, I think. So it's drying right now. I have my dryer sheets back there. Gotta get one used up so I can buff this thing out, and hopefully everything will be just shiny as can be. Like I said, like that burn mark down on the bottom here. Yeah, I kind of overdid it. Again, it's not like it doesn't have a bunch of coats of black. It's got like two coats of the black. One coat, or actually, sorry. Um, it's got like 3 or 4 coats of that red, and so and the 3 or 4 coats of the red help me not burn through into the primer, but I should have let them dry a little bit longer. That's how I got the chip marks. They were the coats underneath the top coat were still just a little too wet for me to be picking at with my fingernail. So got some, looks like a little bit of dust, and it stuck to it. Oh, the only problem with Future is it is sticky. So, but like I said, it's coming along looking pretty cool. So I got the chassis mostly done up, and I was having a really good day, and then I pulled the chassis out, and this wheel right here apparently when I is very fragile. Like the axle is very fragile, and I think I must have just twisted on it just a little bit too much, because as you can see it wiggles. So I'm gonna have to glue it in place, which is fine. I was gonna glue it in place anyway. So, but yeah, now I have to go through and I have to change up my colors, which sucks a little bit, but I don't know. Same thing with the rear end. Actually, I might just leave it yellow and red and black. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see how everything comes along. And as you can see, my truck project is coming along nicely. Kind of just wanted to play around with the way the rust was looking. I didn't want it, since I'm not doing the holes in the cab anymore. I just wanted it to look like a really used truck, so I left the frame black. But what I did, like, you see how it's got the spots in there where it looks like there's oil and stuff that's been sprayed on it. That's actually, I was trying to lock it in place, because if you touch it too much, that dust will just come off. So what I tried to do was I tried using my girlfriend's hairspray, and it came out looking like that, which accident that happened to work out quite nice. I just kind of dusted it just to see if it would work, and it didn't work. That happened. So, but it's okay. It looks like it's, got oil spots and stuff like that. So just was mocking up. This is what I was talking about with, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. My engine. And it doesn't look very dirty. It just looks dusty. So, yeah, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to either. So, but the engine doesn't want to. It doesn't want to sit right or anything like that. So, I'm thinking about scrapping that idea and maybe using this 427 in something else. I don't know yet. So, so we're back to using the stock engine, which will be painted up and dirtied up, and which is fine also because, like I said, I'm kind of going with just a everyday used truck. Yeah, some guys are gonna do the big block, but it's not a four-wheel drive anymore. It's not gonna be made for lifting. It's not gonna be a rust bucket. Even if it was a rust bucket, I mean, some people, again, yeah, would still put the 427 in, but I wanted it to be more like an everyday, just driven around, and, maybe something that maybe, like an old farmer, used and, handed down or whatever. So, just to keep it up, use a stock engine. And the wheels came out looking really good, I think. I really like the way they came out. They are dirty and nasty looking. The tires I got to dirty up a lot more. But, I mean, everything's coming out looking really cool to me. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited. The great thing about doing this rust and stuff is you really can't mess it up. I mean, like I can go through, like you can see right here where I touched the front of the frame and it kind of rubbed off a little bit, but still, it still looks good, you know. It's got mud cake. It looks like it's got mud caked up, or maybe rust caked up in there, and everything's looking really good. So yeah, I'm really starting to get into this one. Same thing with this one. This one will probably be done hopefully this week. I was planning on using after I looked at it, I didn't really like the way the rims looked. But now that I have that little issue, I don't know. I may or may not use these rims, although they're looking pretty good. So I do have to do a slight little adjustment on my hinge back here, because whoa, sorry. All right. That actually sits too far back, so the center of the wheel is way up here, and the body doesn't want to fit on it. I, again, may or may not go back to fixing that. It all just depends. Because this thing is going to be displayed with the body lifted, like they show. Oh, if I could find the top of the box. Oh, I can't because it's down in the basement, because I got the Nova down there. Just put a guide coat on the Nova so I can see where I'm at with that. Trying to get that all taken care of and and going. But so yeah, so there you have it. I got that thing, and well, see, without the light on it, you can see pretty good reflection on the trunk there. You know, um, you can see my light. You know. Maybe that doesn't work out so well. I don't know. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, I'm back to having some fun again. So, with the Camaro, man, that just with everything that happened with the Camaro, I was just bummed out. I just, what am I gonna do? I don't know. So, I'm planning on picking up, ordering a set of, I saw Camaro had some, like BBS style wheels on this, on it, and, you know, uh, the Crowell hood, man, it's gonna take a second. I should have actually either just left it alone or just cut this whole section out right here and then moved it back a little bit, but whatever. I've got time in it now, so it's staying like that, but it does bump up a little bit, and still can't find a ZL1 hood, and nobody's making them yet, and it's kind of depressing for one, because that would be awesome to have a ZL1. I also got to find a new rear spoiler, because the one that comes with the kit is kind of cheesy, and I don't like it very much. So I want just a better spoiler for it. So yeah, so that's it, kids. That's what's on my bench right now. Yeah. So thanks for all the comments. For both the 55 cameo and the couple comments that I've gotten on the Duster paint update. Appreciate it. And I try to get back to you guys. I really do, and I've got so much going on right now. It's kind of hard. It's like I get a few minutes here and there to look at videos, and so yeah, so I just don't get a lot of time to do it, to comment back or anything like that. But I just want to let you guys know that I am still watching your videos, and I'm enjoying everything that you guys are doing out there, and man, I will get to commenting. If I get a second, I'll comment. Seems like now anymore, all I ever get to do is reply to my own comments. So, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, take off. I gotta be at work early tomorrow, so I work a full week and then I'm off 2 days. But Thursday, I'm gonna go see Sevendust. Yes, Sevendust and Lacuna Coil at the Castle Theater in Bloomington, Illinois, on the 21st. Is that Thursday? 21st, 24th, something like that. So, but you guys keep doing what you guys are doing out there, and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing in here. So this is Nate, Famous Racing Customs, signing off.